Well, thank you to Rhythm Collective, to Rocky, to Rick's BBQ. It's been such an awesome night. We have somebody that's coming up to the stage right now. He is an awesome friend all the way from Orange County, California as well. He brought a lot of people with him, so give him some really big noise, Robin Pate.
Hey, love all the familiar faces, even though you guys are kind of spread out, so this will make it a little rough for me, but I mean, if you want us back at the Rolling Smoke Barbecue Tavern, right, this is how you do it. I was sick recently, and my dogs comforted me, but I wouldn't say they were good at it. They didn't leave me, but they did stand on me. They walked on my head. They licked my face while I slept. So enthusiastic, but you know. I do love how if you catch a dog doing something wrong and you call it, they freeze, making the guiltiest face ever. It's the reason why Scooby-Doo's catchphrase is ruh-roh, right? I wish humans were like that. No more listening to two different versions of the truth. One person will tell you exactly what happened, while the liar shows teeth. How many people have bounced a check?
Never.
No one. Okay. That's amazing how many of you still can't admit it. When's the last time personal checks were widely used? You're still holding on to that? I mean, you guys are like, don't raise your hand. I know people in here. So I moved out when I was 18, right after I graduated high school summer. Where do I stand for this?
You get there.
Okay.
Wait. Try speaking in the microphone.
Yes. Okay, sounds good. So I moved out the summer after I graduated high school, right? So I'm 18. So I live paycheck to paycheck. So I love debit cards. Because, you know, rent, groceries, I'd overdraw every month, but the whole thing went through. So I figured I would get checks. It seemed like a responsible adult move, right? So I cleared out my account for rent. I'm at the store. I'm getting milk, Cheerios, sour cream, burritos, Dr. Pepper, Flaming Hot Cheetos, barbecue Hot Pockets, ramen, hot sauce, ranch pizza, Red Bull. You were 18, you know what I'm talking about. So this is gonna last me till my next payday, right? But what I didn't know is checks bounce completely. They take it way more seriously than cards, right? It's not really $35 overdraft fee. It's really, I'm banned from Ralph's or Smith's for you locals. Banned from your local store. It makes you all tingly next time you go to buy groceries. I'm like, do these stores talk to each other? Am I on a list somewhere? Like when I walk in, are they gonna be like, I recognize your name, get out of here? I don't know. So I go to the ATM at the front of the store and get cash, like I'm avoiding a paper trail. And then I have to do market math as I walk through the store. I'm like, okay, so that's blank, plus tax is total. All right, well there goes the hot sauce. I guess I'm swinging by Taco Bell for a free handful instead. And then when I go to the front and they're like paper or plastic, I'm so traumatized. I'm like, plastic, always, never paper again. Poor kid is bagging for me, he's like, okay. Also, I learned when I was trying to save money that store brand, it's not the same. It's not the same. It says compared to, not taste like for a reason. It's not the same. Ohio passed a law that it's a felony to plant your team flag on their field after you beat them. Before getting state officials involved, how about you just don't let them beat you, right? That's the personal checks of laws. Because when I overdraw with my debit card, that's like college kids rushing the field after a win, right? Knocking over a steel goalpost to cheers. But the guy who plants his measly little team flag, he bounced a check from the same account the debit card uses. But now it's a felony, so straight to jail, criminal. The way my buddy talks about his wife reminds me of the show Love After Lockup. It's about people who date behind bars, then they're released, and so they try to make it work on the outside. The way felons talk about their parole officer is how he talks about his wife. How they want to do this and that, but they miss a check-in and go back to jail, right? But the second they don't have to check in, they get arrested. So they needed a parole officer. And so does my buddy. I met a similar guy, okay? He was at the bar drinking, right? He was supposed to be birthday gift shopping. The party started in 52 minutes. The party was 30 minutes from his house where his wife was getting ready. Instead of shopping, he drove 30 minutes the opposite direction to drink at this bar, which means he was already 8 minutes late. Before he started buying shots and watching football. Okay, well, it was during Christmas time. He could say that the store was busy, stock was low, here's a card with cash. No. He was actively drinking at the bar and posting videos of it to his social media. And that's how a parole officer gets their wings. It hits different out here. Daytime Vegas is way different than nighttime Vegas. Nighttime is vibrant, right? Never closes, cash is king, anything's for sale. Daytime Vegas, it's dirty, right? The air looks like an explosion just happened, right? I see remnants of New York and Friends. Is that Rome, right? All the plants died. Where did the tourists go, right? That's why everyone asks, what happened last night when they're here? But you locals know, right? Once you get off the strip, same thing. No, same thing. Take California family restaurants, for example. I went to one out here with kids. On our walk from the car to the door, we passed an empty case of beer, a used drug spoon, vomit, and a bag of urine. In that order. Now, I didn't check the bag for warmth, but they might be in the restaurant now. I walk in and Brandon, the greeter, had trouble making eye contact because 4 off-duty strippers were waiting to be sat. Right? So I put my name in, I go wait outside to avoid glitter transfer. A guy walks out going, oh yeah, definitely wearing a G-string. I assume he meant Brandon. It explains the face he was making at me. Did anyone start any New Year's resolutions? What was it?
Donate meat.
Oh, donate meat? Don't eat meat. Okay, I like donate meat. That's nice. Don't eat meat. Okay, that's a tough one in here. Yeah, all right. I know a guy that started working out so that he could defend his girls as boys started coming around them. Okay? His girls aren't older than 10. So you need to hit the gym to take on 10-year-olds? Like, if I'm hiding in the bathroom from a child, I'm working on my fantasy football teams. I'm not worried that my man strength won't be enough. Like, did he watch those videos of the Grinch where those parents, they dress up and they pretend to steal Christmas and these kids will fight a grown man? Like, if that's enough to spook you into a gym membership, just call your neighbor, the one who works construction, and offer him that meatloaf I just had and beer and ask him to bodyguard your children. Because if 10-year-olds physically intimidate you, then you're the kind of guy that gets kicked out of a baseball game for sneaking in the 12-ounce White Claws, And he only risked it because the smaller cans make his hands look big, for selfies. As he's getting escorted from the stadium, he's yelling, "Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws." Yikes. Pro tip that I just learned because it's freezing cold with this door open, go into the bathroom. The bathrooms are super warm. You're gonna wanna take your shoes off. It's really nice in there. Kind of balmy actually, it's great. So the next time you guys see me, I'll be in California. If you weren't invited, I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone. If you can get Rick Harrison to go, you can go. Yeah. All right, I'm Robin. You're awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodbye.
Guys, please give it up one more time for Robin Page. Orange County and Vegas' very own. I appreciate the fact that all of you guys have come out. Thank you so much.